What up, guys? Kevin here. Time to play my favorite game, guessing the Metacritic score. This time for Metroid Dread. And boy, do I have thoughts on, not Metroid Dread, but just Metroid in general. But first off, shout out to Nintendo, because they release new hardware. They bring new games with it. I think they did A Link to the Past, or Link's Awakening with the Switch Lite. And of course, Breath of the Wild with the original Switch. Xbox can learn a thing. I know this is an Xbox-centric channel, but, Series S and X was a failure. They didn't release any new games. Gears Tactics, I wouldn't count that. Same with the One X, and I think even the One S, unless you want to count Lucky's Tale, Super Lucky's Tale. But yeah, Metroid Dread coming out along with the Switch OLED, which I'm excited for. Now, Metroid in general, I'm not a fan of the Metroidvania games, especially like the 2D ones. I know like a lot of the popular, like you could say God of War I loved, but that had a lot of Metroidvania type, go get this item, then go back here and unlock that area. I'm fine with that, but these side-scrolling games, nah. Yeah, Metroid is a series that you assume has sold like tens of millions of copies with their most popular games. Nope, Metroid Prime sold less than 3 million. And I guess that's why I'm seeing a lot of tweets going, Metroid Dread is going to sell over 3 million. Which I guess is possible. I mean, the Switch has a good attachment rate. But man, do the Metroid wackos love hyping this game up. And I think what annoys me is these people are always the type of people that they're stuck in the 90s. They're stuck in that like retro gaming era to the point where I'm like, do you really love video games? Like, this brand new awesome video game came out, but you'd much rather play like an old school looking Metroidvania looking game. I don't know. Just the hype that these people build up these games just doesn't match the public opinion in terms of, hey, the best one is sold less than 3 million. So I was thinking like maybe Dark Souls. I feel like Dark Souls is the same way, but no, Dark Souls 3 has sold over 10 million copies. So the hype of this Dark Souls series matches what the public perception of the games in terms of it's a very popular game. So those two match. But yeah, all right, the Metacritic score. So where am I coming at? I feel like a lot of these reviewers that I'm seeing, especially online, they're like really hyping up this game. This game is going to get a 90 at least. I'm going to guess a 90. Because I still think it looked bad, and I know some people mentioned that, especially that first trailer, went, ooh, that looks a little kind of basic. Basic, but, the more previews they do, people are really hyping up the game. But yeah, I'm giving it a 90, and I'm probably going to be annoyed by it, just because I don't care for these games, and I feel like Nintendo can do no wrong. Oh, it's a Metroid game. We want a Metroid game, so we're going to give it a good score. So if it gets a 90 or plus, or 85 and above, it better be a good game. But I'm going to guess 90 just because a lot of these reviewers are Metroid wackos and they're going to give it a good score, You can tell. When you see a reviewer online and they start hyping up the previews and all that, they're going to give it a great score. They're going to overlook a lot of stuff, and it's just annoying. I know I think I said recently, I want people to review games that they're looking forward to or that they want to play. I mean, not to the extent where, like, it's already predetermined it's going to be their game of the year. And hopefully it breaks out. I want this game to break out and sell 10 million. That way, all the hype over Metroid games being awesome can finally match what people want to spend their money on. Because it's just, I hate that. It's the whole, like, Shenmue thing. When they announced Shenmue, like, the world just blew up over it. I'm like, no. I was there when Shenmue 1 and 2 launched. Great games, but it didn't take over the world. Wasn't in every household. I just can't stand that. I just can't. It's these internet personalities that they love a game and then their fan base, they root for them because that's their idol. That's who they watch each and every day. That internet creator, and they want them to be happy, so they'll help hype up the games, and when it releases, Same with Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill, I can't wait for the remake or whatever they're doing to release and watch the sales of that, because I bet you it's going to be disappointing. I wouldn't be surprised if it sells less than 5 million. For for just how much hype that gets. All right, yep, 90. I'm giving Metroid Dread 90. You know, hey, I'll keep an eye out on it because I am buying the Switch OLED, and there's really no other games out I want to play for it, not until Shin Megami Tensei 5. Much rather that be the launch game, but yeah, until then, I'll maybe do an update video. If not, when the scores come out, I'll just leave a comment here, pin comment, and I'll talk to you later. Later.